start with a simple identity. It's really an important one. It's called the Pythagorean identity. If we pick any place on the unit circle, it's just a random place. We always know that that length is going to be a length of 1. And emphasize that. Let's put 1 out here in the same color. Now, at any place on there, we can also extend a line that goes down, so vertical side, and you need to ask yourself, what stands for the vertical? And I hope that what you realize is that the sign of the angle, let's see, good letter for an angle, make it A. That's what that's going to stand for. So my little blue side is going to be sine. Pick a different color. I think green will show up pretty well. You can see that that's going to be the side that's adjacent to the angle, and so we ought to call that the cosine. And so we're clear about where the angle is. That'll be angle A, which will stand for right in here. Not very good with my mouse, but hopefully that will indicate that that is where angle A is. That could go around anywhere in the circle. We'll do that a little bit later with Geometry Sketchpad. But the hypotenuse is never going to be bigger than 1 because the unit circle always has a radius of 1. That leads to the first important identity that we can come up with. Which is that if you take the sine squared and add the cosine squared, it will always equal 1. Usually you'll see it written in our book as sine A plus cosine A equals 1. If you're going to put it in your calculator, you'll need the top one. Now that's the first identity. We're going to be able to come up with some other identities from it. It's really helpful if you've made a sheet in your book or in your notes that you can certainly use on the quiz on Thursday that'll record all of the identities. And that's the first important one to have.